woman that stated you've been through DV, and you've not
100%.
and you've not heard what Delusive Angie said about people with
I
DV.
have heard, but we're talking about this. Don't jump from like that to this. You're talking about the comments.
You've got to have the same energy for anyone.
Okay, Luke,
and you've also got to have the receipts for what you're saying about Alex Brigham.
Luke, all I came in here for was, if you're gonna chat about what was it, you're taking it from one subject to another, which I'll be glad to discuss if you want.
Absolutely, we'll do it another time.
But yeah, all I'm saying is, if you're gonna chat about what was written in her chat, at least give her the opportunity to maybe explain why. And that's on you. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Canadian Angie, for your opinion. I disagree, but I respect your opinion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Right. I just massively disagree with your opinion. I don't want her in here. And things that keep being put out, I can jump. So you can say let Angie in the box. So you can say let Angie in the box who's mocked DV victims and said people deserve it, just like Zach the Brat has said some women deserve DV. But you're saying about Alex, but you wouldn't let Alex in his box for mocking child abuse, which I've never known Alex mock child abuse, and I've still not seen the receipts. But that's not hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy. It's total hypocrisy. Let Angie in to explain, but you won't let Alex Brigham in to explain. No, we're not doing this hypocrisy bullshit anymore. We're not doing it.
We'll have our conversation, what you think you're going to say.
You're embarrassing.
Put your face on screen.
No.
Put your face on screen.
And I'll talk about whoever I want, whenever I want. And I'm telling you all now, Delusive Angie is not welcome in this room when she keeps letting people in the comments talk about me with people's grandchildren and allows her mods to call me a nonce. Yeah? I will have whoever I want in this fucking room, and I don't want her in my room. She could have answered in the comments. I'd have let her answer in the comments. I didn't block her. Hello, my Lins. And she's not coming in the box anymore. Delusive Angie has got no power over this room anymore to request boxes. Not happening. She's not welcome in the boxes. And anybody that lets her in the box, Just Nana wants a box, let Just Nana in. Anybody else that wants the boxes, you're more than welcome in. But she is not welcome in my live.
Hello.
Hello.
So I just jumped up because Canadian Angie sits there and says that she's never read Delusive mock essay. When I messaged Canadian Angie and I told her what she did to me, Angie, by calling me a liar of childhood essay, even though my father went to prison for a while for it, and I messaged her and I told her, but because she doesn't like me, because she likes Angie, she calls me a stalker and I'm a nobody and I'm a boring and my teeth need fixing, I'm an ugly hag. But then she can sit there and say all them things to me, call me a liar of my childhood essay. It's all over my page, what she said to me. She's tortured me for years. She makes Corey and everyone else believe that I'm this stalker. No, I'm not a stalker. You have hurt me, Angie. The last person to call me a liar of my essay was that him. He did that, but I put him in prison and he went to prison for what he did to me. So I have got receipts, Angie. So don't sit there and say you've never heard it. You know, Canadian Angie, because I told you in a message. So don't you ever sit there and say you don't know, because you do know.
I'm so sorry you went through that. I am sorry you went through this on this app, and I'll say what I'll say again to people that are affected. We've all been through some sort of trauma, and if you haven't, you're very lucky. You're all very lucky, because we've all been through something. I'll say it again. If you've been through any sort of a trauma in your life, please do not go anywhere near Delusive Angie's room, because if you're a big gifter, she'll invite you in, and then when she falls out with you, she'll question your trauma. She had a woman not so long ago that came on my platform that had just been raped, and they were all in there, they were all saying big up, you know, I'm here for you, let's talk. And then 2-3 days later, a day later, Angie got pissed and started questioning her, calling her a clout chaser.
Can I just say, Luke, right?
Yes, my darling.
I'm really sorry for coming in and shouting.
No. Don't ever say sorry. You've done nothing wrong.
I learned the hard way. I naively came on this app and thought I could help people that had been through the same thing because he died, and I thought I had a voice then. And that's what I did, and I stupidly opened up and told my story. But what I made the mistake of was ever telling her what happened to me, because all she's ever done is mock me and drag me down as a person. And everybody on this app now thinks I stalk her and I hate her and I do this, that and the other. But no, what you've done to me, Angie, is you made me feel like he made me feel by calling me a liar in front of 3,000 people. So I'm sorry, and I'm so stupid to have even done that. But Canadian Angie is such a liar. I'm sorry, Luke. I messaged her and told her exactly what she made me feel like, Angie. And she said, you have got a voice. You've always got a place. And then she comes up and said, I've never heard anybody mock childhood essay. What a load of lies. I'm sorry, Luke, that I've come up, but honestly,
No,
I'm
you're
sick
allowed
of
your
these
opinion. It's an
people.
NYP room. Canadian Angie wants to respond. She's more than happy to get back in and respond. I'm not going to have no shouting. If she wants to come and respond. Listen, you can't call you obsessed stalker, because then if you're going to call you an obsessed stalker of Delusive, then we'll call Delusive a stalker of Misread then, because for 2.5 years, she's flip-flopped with Misread every single day. 1 minute Misread's all right, I like her. Next minute, she's the worst person on the app. And listen, tell me one day that Delusive Angie has never mentioned Misread in the last 2.5 years.
I know.
So you can't be called a stalker, my darling. Listen, you've learnt your lesson now. You're a lovely woman from what I've seen. Do not let these people grind you down, my darling. People like Delusive Angie, fuck her anyways.
No, honestly, please, if anybody goes there, please don't ever go in there and tell her anything about you, because she just uses it against you and it makes you feel like shit. Protect yourself, protect your own mental health. That's all I'll say. But thank you, Luke, and I'm sorry that I've come up.
No, stop saying sorry. Why do you keep saying sorry? You're allowed in here whenever you want. You're more than welcome, my darling. Right? Listen,
I've made mistakes, Luke.
We all have. Who hasn't?
I've made mistakes with you, Red, Alex, everybody. I believe certain things, and it was such lies, and I see it for myself now. You are such amazing,
liar.
Really. No, you all are lovely people with morals that align with mine. And I'm so sorry that I ever doubted anybody. Honestly, I really am. But thank you, Luke, for letting me up.
You're more than welcome anytime. Sending you big love. Hello, Tam. No, sending you big love. Tam, what do you want, you clout chaser?
I am a clout chaser and I love it. Look how much clout I got just from yesterday.
How can I help you, darling?
I just wanted to remind everybody, like, this woman has platformed several predators, be it DV perpetrators, SA perpetrators. Like, we have seen several perpetrators platformed on hers, like when she defended somebody that threatened to gang rape a child. Like, the time they were, I can't name the person who it was, but they were absolutely going for one of my male mates, calling him a predator.
Can you confirm the name? If I say it, can you confirm it?
I really would rather you didn't say it.
Right. Go on.
It's one of my closest ones, Luke.
I might not know. I might not know.
He was the original reason that it all started off with Angie and the other one. Let's call her the other one. About a year ago, because again, they were pointing the finger and calling him a predator. Or, a nonce, whatever it is. Don't want to get banned. So, yeah, and then wasn't it only like a few months ago, like before Christmas last year, that she platformed and interviewed an actual convicted sex offender?
Yeah.
Am I not wrong in saying that? So, like, you've got Leona, I'll say her name, Leona, who's threatened to gang rape children. You've had Feisty, who we've had social services reports revealed where she's abused children. Again, Angie stuck up for them. But then we've had the convicted SO last year. Like, it's just consistent, surrounded, that whole platform is surrounded by perpetrators of some sort of abuse. So, like you said, and I totally agree with you, if you are a survivor of anything, do not go near that platform, because they'll make friends with you because you're vulnerable. They'll extort you for all the money that you're worth, and then they'll just drug you on and make you look like the bad guy, which is exactly what's happened several times. I can't tell you the amount of times my personal friend went onto her platform to explain himself and got absolutely ripped to shreds, called a nonce, the worst possible things you can even call someone that survived something like that. So, like, again, this is why I stepped up yesterday and said, you can have all the videos, Luke, because I've been waiting for someone with a bit of bollocks to actually go back, because all this woman does is absolutely get all the male followers that she's got to absolutely tear to shreds women. So now we've got another man that's standing up and doing the right thing. Like, this woman should not be on this platform regardless, and she and her others are the reason that us lot can't actually have a good platform, because they can't leave us alone. And let's not forget Canadian Angie, who tried to spread hate against paedophile hunters, those of us that actually did the right thing and actually got 98% conviction rate. Like, she tried to tarnish my name. So you're another liar, Canadian Angie. You're another perpetrator. You're another supporter of perpetrators. And I'm sorry, anyone that's got any problems with any sort of hunting team, there is something wrong in your brain. Because if you can't figure out after 7 years of us doing it why the fuck we do it, then that's on you. That's not on us, darling. I did what I set out to do. I've changed the law. We've got tougher sentences. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is why I don't do it anymore, because of all these fucking idiots. And TikTok has got to be, out of all the platforms I've ever used, TikTok has got to be the absolute vilest of them all. And I can't talk about the rest of it because we know why I can't talk about it, but it is going to keep getting posted on my platform, and I've had loads of videos sent to me today, so that's going into the file as well. Obviously, I have messaged you, Luke, as well, to send me the email, and in a bit I'm going to speak to all of my mods and we're going to shove it all into OneDrive. So I've looked yesterday, I've got 3 or 4 different drives, but I've got to be very careful about a certain person, what I send to you, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Otherwise it's going to be considered harassment, and I've got that special little order for the victim, haven't I?
Yeah,
so
I know.
So yeah, it's been a very
And this is
interesting
the same
day.
woman that's twice in 2 weeks called me a nonce, by the way. The person that you're not allowed to talk about.
I wasn't surprised yesterday when I heard that, because that's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. I've just seen a comment about, aren't you the one that wanted your niece kidnapped? Are you that deluded that you believe anything you hear on the internet? Actually, there are plenty of scenarios or people, or whatever you call them, content creators, that have actually done things like that to teach children a lesson about stranger danger. There are programs that have been created, and I, quite frankly, that day was terrified for my niece. I never told anyone to kidnap my niece. We just came out onto social media and put it out there about, what do they call it, Doug? There's actually a name for it, isn't there? When they set it all up to teach teenagers about stranger danger. Anyway, it's besides the point. There's plenty of people that do it out there. I'm not the first. I won't be the last.
I remember it, and I've got to be honest, Tam, I didn't agree with it, but I remember it.
No, I know.
Listen, whatever. I'm not going to drag that up from the past, but I remember that you sort of...
Listen, I don't regret...
You wanted to frighten the child into, you know...
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%
I remember the
did,
time,
yeah.
and I remember the time because I remember it.
Yeah, 100%. But the way that they're putting it across is like I was going to get her completely kidnapped, thrown in the boot of a car. Like, no. Like, these things have happened over the years on several different programs where people, even parents, have been put in that situation where a stranger has walked up to their children, passed over sweets. It's all on camera, and one parent's testing the other parent. Like, so it's not the first time it's been suggested, and it won't be the last time. So I don't need people to keep reminding me of what I wanted, or what I asked the internet what their opinion was on it. I asked the opinion. Everybody disagreed with it. It was left. There was no need to keep dragging it up. And all these little snowflakes in the comments now giving it, oh, you did say it. Oh, it's trauma. Like, I didn't realise that teaching you kids lessons was trauma. Sorry, you snowflakes are the reason why kids are walking around now being so disrespectful to everyone. You snowflakes are the reason that children don't learn lessons and do stupid shit like go on the internet and talk to strangers. So,
Tam, let's shut this down, because with respect, they're allowed their opinions in this room. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course they are.
You're allowed your opinion. They're allowed their opinions, right? I can't sit here and be like that because I didn't agree with it at the time. So listen, thank you for coming in. We'll keep it calm. You've come in. You've said what you've said. I don't want to drag all this up. Do you know what I mean? They don't.
No. There's no need for it.
You're not.
But anyway,
thank you.
I
Tam.
think I've reminded you of everything that needs to be done. All these videos are going to be in the drive for you to use. I'm not going to be around the whole time, but are you still doing it on Monday, Luke?
I'll let you know, Tam. I'll email you back.
I'll
message you back. Thank you,
Tam. Let me know. All right, bye everyone.
You're not snowflakes in the comments for having your opinion. It's not being a snowflake at all.
That's not happening.
It's not happening, so why are you going to...
I can't sit here and be a hypocrite, because at the time when that was said, I didn't agree with it. I strongly didn't agree with it, and Tam knows I didn't agree with it.
saying, because whatever you say is took with a dose of salt. Because you're going to say,
you want to talk
you're
about my
going to
mother?
say,
You wanna talk
it's
about my
a
family? Let's talk about your family.
your face on
Let's talk
screen.
about your family, Miss Pearl.
Your face on screen. You're jealous to death that everybody's
Jealous to
okay
death.
with you. Put your
Jealous.
face
I'm
on
so
Lins, thank you for the elephant, Lins. Where's my Lins? Pin my Lins.
jealous to death, love.
Put your face on
So
screen. If you've got a
jealous.
backbone,
No one's
So
jealous
jealous.
of you,
say what
Angie.
you're saying, put your face on
So
screen.
jealous of
Angie,
you.
no one's jealous of you, love.
Face on the screen.
Where's my Lins?
That's what I think of you.
That's entitling your cesspage.
Oh,
That's
listen, no one cares, Pearl.
That's exactly.
You won't let me speak. Can I speak or not?
I'm caring very much today. 1,000,000% I'm caring today. So if you've got a chest,
So what's that threat you made? Can you repeat the threat you
put your
made?
face on screen and then
Okay.
Angie, the reason so many people are hello Lisa, my darling. The reason so many people are going against you now is because of what you're doing, your actions. It isn't because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. She's going to have a drink, and it's going to be everybody's attacking me. EQ, Miss Red, Pearl, Luke, Alex, Corey. Everybody is going to. She's going to go for the sympathy tomorrow. That it's all too much for her and all that, but people are reacting to your actions of what you're saying. You are all over the FYP for the things that you are saying, and you are going against so many people. What do people do? Are they not allowed to react back to you? So what's going to happen next? What you're going to see in the next 12 hours. Hello, Jackie Ferguson. What you are going to see. Hello, T Prince. Hello, Jodie. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Joanne Kelly. What you are going to see is she's going to switch from being the laughy person at everyone this week to the weekend she will be the victim. Everybody's bullying me. Everybody's coming at me. That is what is going to happen. And people, all I'm doing anyway is reacting to your bad behaviour. Now no one's obsessed with you. You are all over the FYP because of your behaviour. If you were just sitting there being a nice person, then you wouldn't be talked about on the FYP rooms. So please don't go on going that we're all obsessed with you. No, we are reacting to your bad behaviour.
Okay, 1 sec, I will do, but 1 sec, can you make that threat you made against me? Can you make that threat again, you know, that you said your family made? No, I want to hear what your family got to say, the threat that you just made there.
I just said, you say what you're going to say about my family today, and there's real life consequences.
Real life consequences, oh, there you go. So,
I'll say it with chest.
yeah. There you go, Pearl. There you go. You want to sit there talking about my mother? You want to talk about people? She won't let me speak. Seriously, this woman won't let me speak.
Are you the same person that never lets anybody speak in your box and wouldn't let me speak yesterday and kicked me out of your box and allowed your mod to call me a nonce?
Let me speak then. Can I speak?
Put your face on there.
Here, let me speak. I don't need to put nothing on the screen. Nothing.
Put your face
Because
on.
you were the one going to call. You're the one going to call. She made a threat towards me, love. You're the one that's on screen, not me.
Your face.
Guys, we've got 2,100 people in here and 800 people have done heart me's. Please, can you just drop a heart me, share and a comment, please, so we can move up this popular? Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you, everyone. Lisa,
Yeah,
thank you.
your family, yeah? Look at your own family, right? Look at your own family. Yeah. If you want to talk about grape, go and have a look at Pearl's family.
Put your face on and then we'll
Go and look at Pearl's family. Grape. That's all I'm going to say, grape. Yeah? Get lost.
Are you the same person that sat on a live and asked your mother on a live whether you're Jackie, get pinned, thank you for the flowers, darling? Are you the same woman, Angie, that asked your mum on a live whether your granddad, her father, was a rapist? And I would never judge Pearl on the actions. I would never judge Pearl on the actions of other people, because I say it again, we do not know the story. We don't know what happened, and it isn't fair to bring that up for the person that went through it or the people that were accused of it that are no longer here. So to put that on Pearl and try and bring Pearl down for something that happened a long time ago, you're absolutely vile.
all that.
you.
No. You, Angie, want to talk about everybody else's family. You have done it to me today. Can you unmute Sam, please? She's got muted. Can you unmute Sam, please? I don't know why Sam got muted. You, Janine, big up. Thank you for the popular gift. Stacey, Lisa, Zara, thank you for the popular gifts. Thank you for the corgi. But you are the ones that, because you can't get that person, you've gone